So I got a Vectrex in the mail today from eBay. The shipper was in Tennessee and they sent it out to Seattle here. Unfortunately, it came with some damage. It was advertised as in really good shape. The pictures looked good and it was even professionally calibrated apparently. But when it arrived today, it came in a packing container that, sorry for the shake. My cat's enjoying it right now, but it came in a pretty frail box. I mean, it has packing peanuts. The Vectrex itself was just wrapped in some really thin bubble wrap, and it was just one layer of it. I'm thinking that somebody in their USPS dropped it. Probably going to have to do an eBay return. I mean, the box says fragile on it, but you know, they're not going to listen to that. So anyways, back to the system. You can see here, though, there's a big crack in it, and when it actually arrived, it was even more dented than it is. This is about as good as I can get it. And the crack leads all the way up. If I focus here, you can see it. Sorry, it's trying to focus. My apologies. There. And you can see the crack leads all the way up the case. And it loops around here, and it actually comes out the side of the front. And when this actually came, this part here was actually out about to here, and it kind of leaned in down, and then it went even more indented. So I think somebody dropped this thing. The other thing I noticed too is that the monitor itself has a big gap in it, and it's wobbly. The whole thing wobbles. Not good. So I think somebody dropped this. There's two other things that I noticed. Well, the controller looks fine. It's got a little wobble to it, but most of these do, and it works great. The buttons are fine, so no problems with the controller. This guy though here, when I turn it on, you'll hear this hum, and it comes from this lower speaker looking thing. I don't know if it's the power supply, but it seems to be in tune with the monitor. That shouldn't come from a calibrated Vectrex though. The other thing I noticed too is that the monitor itself has kind of a wobble, or you can see it in the image, I'll show you in the video, but it looks like it's damaged in the corner. So here, let me turn it on and show you. I'm just going to turn the light off. You'll be able to hear the hum down here as soon as I turn it on. It sounds like it comes from down here, and it changes with the screen. You can see how it dropped there as soon as Mindstorm came on. So the screen itself doesn't look bad at all. The only part that does is the bottom corner here, and I don't know if you can see it on camera. I'm going to hold this as still as possible. It's probably hard to see. These guys are just waving up and down like crazy though. Let me see if I can get real close. Yeah, see, I'm holding it pretty still. They're moving up and down like crazy. The rest of the screen is fine. You can see it there actually. Right there you can see it. So it looks like this thing probably got dropped. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to send it back, which is a shame.